Hello guys, this is Yogesh Gupta, and in this video basically I'll be showing you how to customize your copy of Windows 7 image file. That is basically you can add your favorite wallpapers, screensavers, as well as you can install the updates, drivers, as well as make the copy unattended installation. The unattended installation basically refers to we will enter all the information required by the operating system in advance, and when it will install it won't require the manual interference. So let's get started. So basically for this project I'll be needing two softwares. The first one is RT7 Lite version, as well as a Windows image file. So as you can see, I already have downloaded the setup file for RT7, and it's here. So I'll just install that first. Note that I am on a 64-bit machine, so I am installing the 64-bit version of the software. And we can see that it has been installed successfully. Now before starting with the project, I would request you all that you extract the files of the Windows ISO like I have done here, and you can see that from the ISO which I have here, I have extracted it components here. So you can do that either beforehand or you can do it afterwards. It's up to you. I'll just show you. Now I'm running the software as admin. Now as we can see that the console for RT7 Lite has been opened successfully. So first button it's showing me as browse. So when I click on it, I get two options. Either I can choose a ISO file, or either I can link it to the folder that contains the extracted files. Note, in case if you select the ISO, it will again extract the ISO to its constituent file. So I would better suggest you that you extract the files in advance and link there. So I'll select the folder where my files reside for Windows 7 Professional, and I've done that, and I'll click on OK. Now depending on the image and the extracted files, you will get list like this. Now since I want to deal with Windows 7 Ultimate, I'll click on that. You can choose any version which you prefer to install, and since I am on a Windows 7 Ultimate, I'll go for that. And now we can see that it's loading the image. Note that this process can take some time, so I'll pause the video for time. Now friends, the status is showing that the image has been successfully loaded into the software. So now as you can see, the next tab, that is the task tab, has been enabled, and I'll click there. Now you can see the list of operations that can be done on the image of your Windows. So I'll select all and then go to the integration tab. Now I don't have right now the updates and drivers and language pack, but for this I'll add applications to this image. So I'll go to the downloads, and first of all that I'll be downloading is Firefox. And once more that I'll be adding is an KM player, which is another good media player. Then I'll be adding as notepad++ installer. So let's assume that these are the only files that I wish to enter for right now. Then I'll go to the features removal. Now, as you know, I don't like games and Internet Explorer, so I'll just remove those features. Just untick those features which you don't want. The rest features seem to be the core part of the operating system, so don't touch those features. Now we'll go to the tweaks. Now basically this, okay, so it's giving me an error. Yeah, just click on yes if it comes. Yeah, so basically tweaks refer to the customizations that will be done to the functioning of the operating system. So if you want, you can play with this, but for this you need to be an advanced user. So right now I won't be playing with this, so I'll go to the unattended. Now here you can enter your product key. Yeah, I'll click on this error as yes. Yeah, now you can go to the general and click on product key. If you have the product key, you can enter this and you can accept the end user license agreement and all those stuff, and you can specify the full name, that is suppose it be XYZ, and computer name should be Tektron, and you can assign the admin password from here. Now here are certain OEM information. If you wish to enter, you can, but I don't think they are necessary for the operating systems working, so I'll leave them right behind. Next tab is Ube. So basically this is another thing which you can configure here. Now regional settings you can change here. For example, my time zone is Chennai, Mumbai and Kolkata, so I'll select that and rest is okay. Now you can specify what you wish to run once and hide this configuration. So that's all for my this settings. Then I'll go to the customization. Now in customization you can specify whatever screensavers you have custom, as well as themes, wallpapers, logon screen, how your logon screen should be. By default it looks like this, so let's change it. So I'll go there and to my 86, no sorry, it's Apache Friends, XAMPP and htdocs and web project and this. Okay, so the size is too big for this, so I'll select some other image. So I'll select this. Now as you can see, now my logo screen will be seen as this. You can add gadgets as well as remove. See, these are the already installed gadgets, and if you wish to remove, you can. Yeah, you can remove them. So here are some more options which you can play with. I would recommend you do some R&D before playing with these options, and once you are done with the customization, you can click on apply. So next you will see a basically log screen which will have two check radio buttons, that is build current image and rebuild all images. So I'll select rebuild all images and select the commit button. So once I'll click on that, the process starts, and note that this process can take some time, so please be patient. And finally guys, we can see that the process and the operations on the images have been finished, as we can see the check mark here. So now we'll go to ISO bootable image and I'll select the mode as create image. Besides that, I'll select yes and I'll give the name as this, and I'll click on make ISO. Now once it's done, it will tell you where to save the, ask you where you wish to save the ISO. So I'll go to my desktop and create a new folder, and I'll name the folder as new Windows ISO. So once I'm done with that, I'll go ahead and I'll give ISO a name, new win, and I'll save it there. Now as we can see, it's creating the image. Note that this process can take some time, so I'll pause the video for time being. Now guys, as we can see that the image has been successfully created, so I'll click on OK and I'll close this window. That is the software window, and I'll check whether it has been, and I can see that my new ISO has been completed. So I'll show you how this ISO basically configures the software installed and customizations, so kindly wait. So I'll go to my virtual machines, VMware player, and I'll click on that. Now I'll create a new virtual machine and I'll browse the new ISO which is in my desktop. Go to the desktop and the new win ISO, new win. Once it's done, I'll click on next and I will continue with it. Now I will be using for this ultimate, and I'll click on next. Now I'll click on yes and click on next once again, and 60 GB is okay for me, and I'll click on next and finish the install. Now as you can see, the hard disk is being created, so this may take some time, so I'll pause the video for time being. Now as you can see guys, that I am using the same ISO on the virtual machine, so we'll check it how it basically, whether our customization has been successful or not. So this may take a little while, so I'll pause the video for time being. So guys, as we can see that the logon screen has been changed as like we customized it. And now here we have the installer for the applications that we installed in the image, and we can see that it's installing. And here it's showing the list of applications that we wish to install, so I'll check all the three since I have selected only these three applications to be installed, and I'll click on install now. And we have installed the Firefox. Now it will install the KM player. Okay. Note that some installations can take some time, so please be patient. And we can see that the KM player is being installed. Accept. I'll browse down as I don't want the Pandora service and Mobogini. And it's installing. And we can see that the KM player has also been installed. Now finally Notepad++ editor we wish to install, so it will install it. And as you can see, it started the setup of Notepad++, and I agree and install it, and next, and I will click on install. And now Notepad++ has also been installed successfully, so technically we have finished. Click on continue, and here we can see that we have logged on successfully in our Windows desktop environment, and it's personalizing some settings. So guys, this is our desktop with the programs which we wish to install as pre-installed, like Notepad++, KM player as well as Firefox. So that's all for my tutorial, friends. In case if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment in the section below. And if you like my video, subscribe to my channel. That's all. Thank you for watching.